what happens when an intercontinental ballistic missile or a hypersonic missile is shot out of the heavens. Shrapnel falls. You know, it's bad enough that we could have been blown up by the payload on that thing, but then shrapnel hitting everywhere is also really, really scary. I mean, it flies in the upper atmosphere, not the exosphere, but it's like, what is it, the stratosphere or the mesosphere? And then it's flying on the edge of space, and it goes down into the thermosphere. And when it's shot out of the air way up there, fragments can fall everywhere. And you know what just happened? Just now, one of those Houthi missiles was shot, and fragments fell everywhere. And they fell right on a school in Jerusalem where students were studying in the schoolyard, and none of them were hurt, not even one. Isn't that amazing? Israel police said that shrapnel was identified all over from this attack from Yemen, right near the Tzur Hadassah neighborhood, inside a person's house, at the Shimshon Junction near Eshatol, and all kinds of places, okay? But nobody was hurt. I find these things so phenomenal, such a blessing. Now, Gaza protests keep continuing, calling to oust Hamas. Do I believe them? No, but they're happening. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Maybe something really serious is happening here, and maybe it's all shifting. The fact that Azerbaijan is an ally of Israel now, that's just phenomenal. And but I really, really don't like the what is that called? The psychological warfare that they're doing, pushing out these videos of hostages where they're trying to blame Israel for the fact that they are being held there by terrorists in tunnels, and somehow Israel's to blame. It's just psychologically crazy what they're doing. Hezbollah shot 2 rockets on us, but we took them down. They were intercepted, and they landed outside Israeli territory, and we hit back really, really hard. And you know what else is amazing is to see how the U.S. is negotiating for Hamas to release a USA citizen. And I don't know if they'll listen to United States or not, but what's happening right now is United States is making clear their decision to cancel visas of 300 pro-terrorist lunatics and get them out of the United States. No more will these people be welcomed in the United States. No more. You either stand for freedom and democracy and the Judeo-Christian way, or get out. It's again, I talked a lot about the strategic military bombers. The B-2 stealth bombers are there in the Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean, and they're ready. They've been using that for Middle East campaigns since 1991. They're ready. They're ready to attack the Houthis more, the Islamic Republic of Iran, and I think just America's tired. Jimmy Carter, Obama, many others have just given them free rein to develop, to continue and funding them. And now Donald Trump says, look, I am not going to be letting them get away with whatever they want. He ordered the killing of Qasem Soleimani. He's one of the Quds Force commander there in Iran. Trump said enough's enough. He's not putting up with what other people put up, what Biden put up with. He says maximum pressure. Iran must abide by the nuclear non-proliferation treaty. They're not doing it. Khamenei is 85 years old, and he has a lifelong goal. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. He has a lifelong goal of destroy Israel. He wants to see that happen before he dies, right? And so, I mean, the IAEA thinks they have at least enough uranium for 6 bombs, and they have all kinds of missiles. And it's just going to be very, very hard to take all that out, but the United States is capable of doing that, maybe along with Israel. And you have to look what the fallout would be of such an attack. It's quite scary to have a full-on war of that level. And but we're not afraid, and we're ready to do it. The chess pieces are really being put into place, and Iran should not assume that U.S. will be reluctant or just buy time. No, we don't want to buy any more time, because time is up, and the attack could really, really, really be imminent, and that would be signaled by U.S. naval repositioning right close to Iran with a finalization of bomber movements. So that would be a Israeli-American together positioning to protect the bombers and make sure that they can get to where they need to go and get back. Book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 12. It says that they may possess the remnant of Edom and all the nations that are called by my name. Who does this? God is behind it all, and we are trusting for full and complete victory over Hamas, Islamic Jihad, and all of the 8 arms of this octopus Iran. As the Aliyah Return Center charity here in the north, we're able to help provide not only food, clothing, shelter, basic needs, but really, there are so many that are struggling even emotionally. Will you help us help them and bless Israel today?
Thank you, Chaim. And guys, if you can contribute to Chaim's nonprofit organization to help Jewish new immigrants establish roots in the land of Israel, please go to www.aliyahreturncenter.com and make your contribution. God bless you, and God bless Israel.